Alrighty, guys. Today we're going to do this podcast a little different. It's going to be in big screen form. It's some outtakes from from Sunday's storage auction insanity. There were some funny moments. Now, I've got to warn you, it's kind of adult related. Nothing really bad, but this is for adults only, as it should be. So I hope you enjoy this podcast. There's some helpful stuff in there, but mostly this one's a little different because there's kind of a little bit of humor in this one.
Yeah. Harry said, I've never seen anything like that cake plate that I got to see that. I think it's something special, thick, and it has good color.
Ooh,
there you go, Harry.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the ladies will tell you it's the thickness that counts. So you're right.
Wow.
So I think you're going to want to get the thick cake plate. Those are going to do better. Debbie says it sounds like a special cake plate. Oh, yeah, I bet it is a special cake plate. If Harry's picking it up, there's something special about it. It's going to say something crazy like Fenton on it or some highfalutin brand name he likes. It's going to have some. You'll see Harry. He'll go into a yard sale. First thing he do, he'll grab something, flip it upside down, look at the bottom.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Kind of like the way he used to date. He'd go to the beach, flip him upside down, and look at the bottom.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But hey, whatever works, Harry.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, I hope you make a mint on that cake plate, because I had to tell you that funny story about the cake plate. We got absolutely hammered on that damn thing. And I would have thought, it's a freaking cake plate.
Yeah.
Big deal. Maybe it'll take a week's up. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everybody and their brother wanted that freaking cake plate. And dog parking. There's Glenn. This is a Y. It's G-L-Y-N. Okay. See, I thought it was G-L-E double N. It's G-L-Y double N, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that way you've got that spare in. If you lose one, you're still in. You're still in there.
Well, good morning.
Harry says you got to start from the bottom and make your way up to the top. There you go.
Well, there
Sometimes
you go.
mostly guys will start at the top and work their way down, but hey, Harry goes right for third base.
I just want to hold that cat.
Like that.
Whoa. Ew.
Just to throw him off. Hell, I'm just a skip second base. Hell with him. Yeah. Right. Let's see. This is for the ladies. I don't know. This isn't for any lady in specific, but if you woke up in the morning and your husband or boyfriend or whatever left and went to work, and you realized you had a Packer, you're like, oh my God, wow. How long would it take you to take it out and fire a couple rounds?
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, boy.
I don't know, but I was just curious. A couple of rounds. Debbie might have an answer. I don't know. Or would you? Well, maybe it'd be better just to say, would you fire off a round? That's all. Okay. If anybody wants to dare onto that one.
Yeah.
Got to keep it within community standards, so I got to use a different word, like in this case, what did I say, pecker?
Yeah.
Or a bird has a pecker. I mean, yeah, two of them, I reckon, some of them.
Lord.
And we got a thumbs up, so we're doing something right. There we go. Now we got Debbie involved here. This is great. Seriously, I tried forever in our community, but I don't really do reselling content, and I never grew. But the shorts brought me all the people from everywhere who like what I put out. Exactly, Debbie. I'm going to say this because I believe it to be 100% true. I think reselling is boring in itself.
Yeah, can be.
I think what people do want to hear, though, is what you sold, how much did you get, and then move on to something more interesting.
Yeah.
you know, like Johnny, I go to his chat every morning because it's convenient. The time's right there, and I like that he'll talk about YouTube and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And God, I lost my train of thought. I got to have some more brain cells, so I'm going to work on getting that. So what was I going to say? I don't really do. Yeah, so he'll talk about reselling and stuff like that, but then he'll get in specific with it, where he's talking about how to do the ins and outs of Etsy or eBay. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
That's something that's people can learn from that. So that would fall under the heading of like how to. And what Johnny was able to do is because he's very good with putting content together. And then he actually made himself, he went from 6 to 16,000 subs in relatively short order because he was putting out these how-to videos.
Yeah.
And they were catching the YouTube algorithm, and that's what every channel has to get to grow. I've only hit that algorithm one time, and that was with my guns video, and I'm still getting subs and views from that and money.
That's
4 years
great.
later, 3 years later.
Cool.
That is so good.
So, but Johnny's got, so I'm trying to go over there and figure out what I'm doing wrong. Like my podcast, a few thousand views and a few subs, but nothing to that extent. So, but I think my point is just reselling and talking reselling only.
Yeah.
Speaking to Debbie, I mean, because she said she wasn't getting anywhere there. I just think it's because it's boring.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
people like to know about money too.
Yeah, but the money aspect, once you sold, people want to see that because you know they're selling too. They want to know what's the bolos, be on the lookout for and stuff like that. But if you dwell on it for a whole show, you're gonna
you have to throw some jokes in there every now and then too.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
And I think a lot in our community, it's been inundated with auctions.
Yeah.
It's just inundated, you know. And I'll generally I don't buy anything from these things.
No.
Because I've got so much stuff, I can't just buy more stuff willy-nilly on there because I can get all that. I can walk out of my building and find stuff I don't even know I got right now.
Yeah.
So what my point is, yes, you know, we're resellers and we got to put out content on that. But if we focus too much on that, you're going to get X amount of subs and then you're going to sit there. And that's what will happen in our community unless you reach out and you grab something outside of the community. And that's what we were able to do with these shorts. So scrap units can be extremely good if you don't mind doing the work, because but that kind of work to make that kind of money makes it a lot easier to do.
Yeah.
If you got all that kind of work to make $300 over the course of a week, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna freaking hate it. But when you're making thousands, it makes sense then. That's right. She's in Caledonia. Yeah, we're almost 45 minutes behind. But I apologize, but Glenn does keep up with the chat while I'm in Storage Treasure, so I come back in and then I get caught up, and it's just kind of a tradition we've gone with because it's what we're. It just works out that way. Red and green totes yell Christmas to me. Yes, sir. You're right. Exactly. And Christmas stuff, I call it CC. Christmas crap.
Yeah.
I took up probably, well, I've still got more to go. I'm going to probably end up taking to Wayside Christian Mission another 10 boxes of Christmas stuff. I'm taking the best of the best from it. And just the regular stuff, anything that's already been used, and just like, you know, loose wires and ornaments and some full boxes of ornaments. We're going to take all those up there and donate them. Boom, done. Just like that. Giving is the best way to move merch.
Yeah.
It's not the best way, but it's an important way because space is equal to money. So if you've got a ton of space, it doesn't matter. But if you've got like 3 buildings, not real big, and they can fill up pretty quick. So we keep the best of the best and give away the rest. And it works. And it seems to help us. And it helps the people we give to. That's it. Debbie, thanks for coming in and keep making those shorts. I do watch them all. I don't comment on all of them. If I've got something I feel that comes to mind, I'll comment, but I always like them when I see them. Keep up the good job, and you will get, you're not that far from 500 where you can apply for monetization. Then you'll have to get your watch hours to 4,000, but you can do that with the shorts because that counts too. And just find something that tickles the algorithm. You've got a really good thing back there in your yard because it's beautiful, and the water, and maybe you could do something creative, like get on a raft out there and then try to stand up in the raft in your bikini and do this standing up. I think that might work, and put it in a short. And I don't know, you can do whatever you want. I'm just thinking out loud here, to me, that would probably work. But then again, I don't know if you fell in, would one of those turtles bite you where you don't want to get bit? I don't know. That's for you to decide.